Hello there. I'm about to make a little post-workout smoothie, and I wanted to have a little conversation with you while I did it. Is that all right? Yeah, very good. So, real quick, I'm gonna use some pineapple chunks, okay? I'm using whatever I got in here. I ain't got no banana. So, I'm gonna put a couple of these frozen pineapple chunks in here. All right, much, because Chorston probably wants some of this. I'm gonna use some of this right here. This is some vegan vanilla protein. I'm gonna use a little scoop of that, like so, like that. I'm gonna use some fresh spinach, because you know I like to have a little green action going on. Put right much in there, okay? And then I'm gonna use a little almond milk, like so, like that. Put as much as you want to, okay? That's your business. And actually, I might need a little bit more because this is for me and yours. All right. And then, oh, I got to get the top to blend it up. Hold your mute. All right. So, got my little almond milk, some frozen pineapples, some vanilla vegan protein, some spinach. That's it. This is a real simple smoothie. Okay? Very simple. Quinn, stop bouncing the ball for mommy for a pair of seconds, okay? Let's go ahead and blend it up real quick. Oh, wait a minute, Tab. What happened to my blender, G? Oh, my top ain't closed all the way. Lord. Boom. And it's done. And somebody found their way in here. Okay. He talking about, I said, oh, what you mean? He talking about, oh, I was just trying to see what it looked like. Uh-oh. Huh? It's pineapple. I put pineapple in here. You want to try it? Yes. Okay.
A little bit. It looks very green and
I know green is good. Well, it's some spinach. It's good for it. Wait, let me hold on just a little bit. See, I saw a little piece of spinach right there. I wanted to get it. It's still up on that though, but it's okay. Here, I'm gonna let you have a little bit.
Just a little bit.
That's enough? Okay, well go ahead. Go ahead and try it. You try it for the people. Let them see you try it. Come over here.
It smells good.
It smells good. What you think? Yeah.
It's okay.
Not bad, right? See that? That's the way you can get your greens in your system without eating your greens. I know, to get your big muscles. That's right. All right. So here, you put your cup right there. You want some more of it, or was that you want more? Yes. Okay.
I have the biggest muscles.
See that? Oh, you do got the biggest muscles, boy. You about big as your daddy. Bigger than your daddy. Okay. I see you. Bigger. All right. I should have made a little bit more of this. I didn't think you was going to drink. I thought you just wanted something.
That is like. He's like that.
Oh, Dad right here to you, and you up here to Dad?
He's like right here.
Oh, okay, I see you.
He's like all the way down here.
Oh, okay, very good.
I can't even see. I have to look all the way down.
All right, well, enjoy your smoothie, bud. Let me get me a cup. Hold you, y'all. All right. Huh?
Good.
It's good? Okay, Mommy, glad you like it. Honey, so look, that's a quick way and an easy way. If your kids don't like to eat their greens, honey, put it in a smoothie. Make it, a little sweet with that pineapple. Made it a little sweet, and then that vanilla protein also made it a little sweet, and so they enjoy it. They don't realize they're eating greens, okay? But it's getting into their system, and it's getting into their system raw. So even better. Oh God, we thank you. Amen. So look, I want to talk to y'all real quick. So earlier today, I posted an amazing message from my brother Nick, right? About unlearning behaviors that were put upon us, historically and generation after generation, as Black people, okay? And that is definitely post-traumatic slave syndrome, right? A lot of us, we don't talk about that. Now, what I want to say is to people who are not Black, right? As I put in my caption, that message was for everyone, but specific to Black people, right? Because what you may not understand and know because you're not Black is that there's a lot of generational conditions and learned behavior that we all have that you can't relate to, right? there are things that we do the same that we can relate to, but the reference point of where it stems from is different, right? So what I need you to understand is that when I post something, or anyone or your friend or someone says something that is very particular to a certain group of people, that does not mean your experience doesn't matter. That's not what that means, okay? It just means that we're not talking to you in this moment. For example, right? When someone is having an event for cancer awareness, right? You don't go to that event and say, well, people also have HIV, right? It's not about that in that moment. We're talking about cancer. Yes, HIV is a very, a serious matter as well. And we are also hoping to help with that. But it's not in this moment that we're referring to that, right? Things can be different. And things can also have their time. You cannot have to relate to something to understand that, oh, I see, right? That's just like saying all lives matter is something bad, because you're thinking that, it's thinking that, to rephrase that, when people say Black lives matter, you say, no, all lives matter. Absolutely, all lives do matter. But right now we're focusing on this, right? Listen, when Asian hate is happening, you don't say, well, other people are receiving hate too. It's not about other people in that moment. We're talking about what the Asian hate, what's happening, right? Everything has a moment. Everything has a moment. It doesn't take away from your experience. It doesn't say that your life is not important. It doesn't mean that what happened to you is not real. Yes, it did. But we're talking about something that we only know about, right? Let me tell you to better help folks understand. There's a thing about keeping secrets in Black families, right? That stems from slavery. And it has continued for generation after generation after generation. Because back in the days, okay, when people, when there was slavery and someone decided to run, everybody had to keep that secret, okay? They had to keep that secret because we knew that means somebody would get killed. And even if they came to beat or even threatened to kill, they would keep the secret with the hopes of that person making it, right? Secrets were kept. We had to act like we didn't know nothing, right? Our ancestors had to truly keep secrets. And that turned into other secrets being kept year after year. All kinds of trauma. And then we never, when freedom happened, we didn't give ourselves the freedom to be free of secret keeping. And unfortunately, people in the Black community, some families, would not communicate with each other because they were so used to having to keep quiet about things. Women and men. Listen, can you imagine as a woman, your child being taken from you and you couldn't say nothing because you would either get beaten or killed, right? If you tried to fight and scream, you had to be quiet. That turns into generations of women holding in their emotion, men seeing their children or wives being raped or taken and having to be quiet about it, if not being killed or beaten. So then you had men keeping their feelings in, right? This is very tough things to think about and things we don't like to talk about, but it's a reality that has caused generational trauma and generational behavior that we have to unlearn. No, we don't have to be quiet anymore. No, we don't have to devalue ourselves. No, we don't, have to keep secrets, right? These are things that we have to unlearn, that, you know what, we can be open. We can have conversations. We can communicate, right? We can show when we don't feel well. We can celebrate. We can do all these different things. But it doesn't take away from anybody else's experience. It's just something that we, as people of color, as Black people, understand and relate to. And unfortunately, have work to do in the community of being Black, okay? It doesn't have anything to do with your experience, whatever that may be, all right? So I just want that to be clear. No one takes away from your experience, honey. What happened to you is real. And honey, whatever happened that hurt you, we feel that we love and have compassion for you as well. And all we're asking is that when we have these conversations, don't feel attacked. Sometimes you can learn something and join the conversation without it being about you in that moment, but maybe how you can also help, right? Very good. That's it. Listen, we're all in this world together and we can all learn something from each other. But in order to do that, we must listen, hear, and hear, not to respond, but to understand. Okay? All right, that's it. About to have my smoothie. I had already done prayed. But y'all already told you it was good, so I ain't even got to tell you. I'ma go. Y'all go about y'all business, all right? Have the most amazing day. But even if you can't have a good one, don't you dare go messing up nobody else's here. I love you. I love all of you. Okay? All of you. Talk to you later. Bye.